We are back with a new edition of the Amadeus Mobility Talks from the Amadeus Global Headquarters in Madrid. Today, I have the pleasure to be with Jehan de Thé from the Europcar Mobility Group. Jehan, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you for the invitation.
You know, we know each other since many years. I could tell a lot of stories, but I would like that you introduce yourself to the audience and to us.
Thank you. So, I am Jehan de Thé. I am working for Europcar Mobility Group. Europcar Mobility Group is the European leader in shared mobility around car. And as my role as the Group Public Affairs Director, I have to obviously influence the regulation. I have to make sure that Europcar Mobility Group is recognized as the green mobility referent from the authorities, and especially at the EU Commission. I am supporting the development of new mobility within the group. I am working on the brand positioning, on the brand perception. And to make a long story very short, for example, basically, if you are saying that you are car rental, you are part of the problem. If you are car sharing or shared mobility, you are part of the solution, whereas at the end it is the same. And this is what I am working on, just to make sure that we are recognized as a shared mobility supplier and part of the solution. I have to anticipate the new business models, of course, and secure the future profitability of the group. And finally, I am the voice that is challenging the full car ownership.
Glad to have the voice of the Europcar Mobility Group here today. You touched on the challenges and the issues we are facing in the industry, right? Recently, we have published a white paper with Microsoft, and you participated in that white paper. And we have clearly highlighted the importance of data. The importance of data today, but even more in the future. Could you tell us a bit more about how you see the importance of data going forward?
Yeah, first of all, I would say that, in my opinion, an open data environment is the prerequisite for innovation. And we have to innovate. So if we want to launch new services, if we want to deliver the right level of services to the customer, we have and we need to have access to the data, and we have to make sure that data can be exchanged between the different companies. What I mean is that we cannot work by silo and being alone. I think that all the mobility is changing, and we are moving to multimodality, not to say mass. And in order to achieve that, we have to make sure that we can interact with the data of the others. And today, unfortunately, we are not yet there for plenty of reasons. So the EU Commission is working on it through the MDMS, the Multimodal Digital Mobility Services, and is trying to look for solutions. So either it's going to be API, either it's going to be standardization, harmonization. Honestly, I am agnostic. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, we need something that will make sure we can all together work together to make mobility more sustainable, more inclusive, and more efficient.
I very much agree, Jehan. I very much agree. Having said that, right, we recognize the importance of data in the mobility industry, but I think there's even a call beyond that we break silos between the verticals of the travel industry. As we highlighted, right, today, the travelers are still, they need to use different apps for the flight, for the hotel, to check in, for the car rental. To offer really this seamless experience, right, for the traveler, the seamless customer experience, there's clearly a call that we have to break the data silos. Is the Europcar Mobility Group already having any initiatives, or how would the Europcar Mobility Group tackle these issue of breaking down the silos?
Yeah, in fact, obviously we are part of the ecosystem, and I am at the board of Mass Alliance. And this is exactly what we are trying to achieve at Mass Alliance. I mean, to break those silos, to make sure that there is more collaboration between public transport, public authorities, private sector, shared mobility suppliers, that there is some, at minimum, coordination through the API, so we can exchange the data and build something that is making sense to the consumer. Because at the end of the day, the aim of Europcar Mobility Group, or the aim of the Mass Alliance, is to offer a credible alternative to car ownership. but it's just impossible to offer the right level of comfort versus the car in a multimodal offer if everything is not embedded properly. And this is where there are some bottlenecks, and especially regarding the ticketing, by the way.
That's clearly something we will have to tackle going forward, right, all together. In Amadeus, we have as well an initiative. We are a member of AeronaX, which is as well an initiative to share data between the different travel verticals. Jehan, it was really interesting talking to you today. But before we close, how would you describe the partnership between the Europcar Mobility Group and Amadeus in one sentence?
Growing. And I would describe Amadeus as an innovation. One sentence is more than one word, so thank you. Innovation and transformation. Innovation because, of course, you have to innovate. We have to innovate. You have to innovate. We all have to innovate. And transformation because the world of today is not the world we know. But I am very happy that we have that partnership, and I am very happy that Amadeus is still growing and moving the right direction. And this is what we are also trying at Europcar Mobility Group, to offer a solution, a shared mobility solution that will allow people to give up their own cars, and that will respond to some of the concerns we all have within our countries and cities.
And we are very much looking forward working with you and having a successful partnership going forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I trust you found that very interesting and educational. If you haven't done so, please don't miss out. Download the white paper we recently published. You can find it on our corporate website, and please watch out for the next Amadeus Mobility Talks coming soon. Thank you very much.